This little girl is safe and secure in the sanctity of her own home. Suddenly, this happens.
Yo, how's it going? Let's just quickly cut to the chase. You saw the thumbnail, you read the title. This whole video is about the whole DharMann protest that's been going on. If you're one of those people who haven't been on, Twitter or TikTok or YouTube for the past couple of days, you're probably thinking, what the hell is this twat talking about? So, I'll quickly explain it for you. Basically, there's this YouTube channel called DharMann that sits around like 17.8 million subscribers, and they basically make these very basic and crummy storytime telling videos, like with the most obvious lessons. I'll give you an example. There'll be a video about, rich kid bullying poor kid, and then the whole lesson will just be like, nuh-uh, that's not nice, you can't do that. And then somehow, the rich kid becomes super poor, and then the poor kid, becomes Elon Musk, a billionaire and all that stuff. It has the most obvious lessons, but somehow, his whole YouTube channel is super successful. And I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, he makes around like $1 million a month from these videos because he posts them on like TikTok, probably Instagram Reels, and YouTube and all. So since I, gave a quick explanation on what the hell DharMann is, I'll explain why there's a whole protest going on. So like I said earlier, he makes these story time telling videos, and what do you need to tell a story? You need characters, and if you're doing a live action thing, how do you get characters? Actors. And how do you get actors? Money. All of DharMann actors aren't workers, they're contractors, so they'll get randomly called up on set, to record a video, probably like once or twice a week, and it's just really bad because, half of them can't even afford rent. And don't take it, from my voice, take it from one of DharMann's, most notorious actors, and it was actually in a Better Call Saul episode. So, I'll show the, TikTok, I'll shorten it down a little bit, but, I gotta keep a decent chunk of it in, so you actually, get the whole gist of things. But anyways, enjoy, I guess.
Essentially, as an actor at DharMann Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. And there are a lot of issues at hand here, but one of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at DharMann Studios can afford rent. This is a show that has millions of views across multiple social media platforms. Videos are shot, edited, posted, repackaged as new videos, reposted in other places over and over and over and over and over again, racking in millions of views, ad revenue, all this sort of stuff. The studio has continued to expand for some time. My entire tenure there, when I first started, we shot everything, as I've told you guys on lives and things like that. We shot everything in an apartment building downtown, in an apartment, not even the building. Occasionally we would go to the garage of that building, but it was really just all in one apartment. And now there are 3 sound stages in Burbank, but things haven't really gotten better for us. And again, I don't want to go into specifics because it's kind of a big thing and it's really just between us. But I think that people should be aware of why we are protesting, why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same, everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is, there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out.
So essentially, DharMann doesn't pay, his actors enough, and if they go like, oh, DharMann, my family's gonna starve to death if I don't get an extra €2, can you please, raise up my wages a little bit? He'll fire you. So, all the actors at, DharMann decided to rally up together and protest, try to get a decent pay instead of, getting paid barely anything. And it's not like DharMann doesn't have enough money to, actually pay the actors, because like I said earlier, he makes absolute bank. He makes over $1 million a month, so it's not like he'd absolutely go bankrupt if he pays his employees just a little bit more money. The thing I find funny about this whole situation is that DharMann paints himself like he just spreads all this positivity, like all his lessons and messages about doing good. Anything that's in the darkness always comes to light. Be a good boy, don't be a meanie weenie and all that stuff. But here he is, not even paying his actors right, and if they slightly criticize what he's doing, he fires them. At the end of the day, my heart goes out to the actors because they're doing a pretty brave thing. They're basically risking their entire life doing this, and I hope they get what they deserve, and especially the kids, since they got the worst end of the bargain. Since they're minors, they obviously get paid less. I'm gonna quickly wrap up today's video because you see how bad the gameplay is, because Xbox had to switch up the whole Twitch layout. So basically, conclusion, DharMann, pay your goddamn actors for God's sake. It's, you know, it's the human thing to do. I know your reputation is being dragged down in the mud, but you know, do the humanly thing. All this wouldn't have happened if you, you know, just paid your goddamn actors. So I'm gonna end today's video, you know, right here. But quickly, if you have a video idea for me, or you want me, you know, to cover anything in a YouTube video, just hit me up on Instagram. There's my Instagram there. It's up on, you know, the screen, whatever you want to call it. And basically just type like, hey, Azfoltzo, can you please, just please do a video on this? And I'll be like, okie dokie, buddy, I will definitely make a video on this. And then I give you a shout out in the video. I think it's a pretty win-win. I steal your idea and you get a measly shout out from a dude who has 200 subscribers. Anyways, bye bye and see ya.